Hello, welcome to Frankly Stamps. My name is Michelle Franklin and this is my new dedicated Stampin' Up channel. Today we're going to do we're going to do a tutorial on a card. So we're going to need 6 card bases and I have chosen to use basic grey. So I've already cut and scored those. Right, we're also going to need 3 other pieces of cardstock, and I have cut that cardstock down. Actually, no, I did it with 2 other pieces of cardstock, and I have cut that down till I don't have enough there. I'm missing one. No, I do. One was hiding. So we need 6 pieces cut in 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I've cut those 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then we want 6 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 3. And then we move on to our designer series. Oh, sorry, no, we don't. We have some sentiments. So for the sentiments, I have quite a long sentiment that I'm using. And I've cut the strips down to 3 7/8 long by 5/8 wide. I probably could have gone narrower on this. The sentiment I'm using says sending this card for no particular reason, and it is from the In Your Words stamp set, which was a host stamp set in our previous celebrations catalogue. I am using the designer series paper, which is also in our designer series paper, which is in our catalogue, current catalogue, as a host reward or a Stampin' Rewards reward. And I've chosen 3 pages. Now these are 12 by 12 papers. I've cut them down to 6 by 6 because this is to use 6 by 6 papers. So those are the 3 I've chosen, but they are double-sided, so I can use the other side if I would like to spice it up a bit. So in all, you need 6 6 by 6 papers that coordinate together. I've cut my 6 papers down to, we'll take one lot here. This one is 3 7/8 wide by 5 1/2 long, so you'll end up with this 1/2 inch strip at the bottom. I haven't decided if I'm going to use that 1/2 inch strip yet. And then you're left with a strip which is 2 1/8 wide. I was going to cut that down to 2, but I've decided to leave it at 2 1/8. And then I've cut that into 3, and then the other 3 I just cut in half at 1 1/2. So that's how our 6-inch paper cuts down. So you want to do that with all 6 pieces. I've also got here some twine. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the twine or not yet, but I've got it there in case I want to. I also have a little doily that I've cut up, and I seem to have lost a piece of it in there it is. So I've cut that into 4 pieces because it was a little square doily. And that is available these are available in our current catalogue. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use those or not. That's why I've only cut one up. And then I've decided I'm going to use the Monster Bash enamel. I'm just going to use the dots because I got these on clearance and they're still available in the clearance section, I believe. And I'm going to use them. So let's get started with some assembly. I'm going to start by putting my bases together. So I'm going to grab, all of my larger pieces. And we're going to glue those on. I don't have any tape runner or anything at the moment, so I'm just going to use my glue. If it worked. Oh goodness, squeezed it too hard. Just going to use a little scrap here and smear that a bit. We want to center this on our page as well as we can, leaving a nice, should be 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. And we want to do that for all 6 pieces. While we're doing that, I just want to talk about, we have a sale coming up starting tomorrow, the 16th of November, and it runs until the 18th of November. And it is discounts on just some basic supply items. So cardstock is going to be, I've written it somewhere. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and apparently I'm not very good at multitasking. So anyway, there'll be a sale on cardstock, dyes, and there is one other thing, and I can't remember. Let's see, I do have it written down here. It will be in the description box anyway, but it's only for the 3 days, 16th, 17th and 18th of November. So if you want to take advantage of that special, there is 10% off one thing, 15% and 20% off dyes, which I think is brilliant. It's a brilliant special, so I will probably order myself a couple of dyes that I've been wanting for a while. And then there is also, we have a special at the moment for joining. If you would like to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we it's normally $189 and you get $285 worth of product for that cost, and you get to choose that. At the moment, the special joining offer is $145 to join, and you get still the $285 worth of product. So you're getting $140 worth of product for absolutely nothing. So even if you just wanted to join to get that free product, and as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you do get a discount as well on, oh goodness, got carried away, on anything you order. So if you just wanted to be a hobby demonstrator to get the discount yourself and maybe share it with a couple of friends and get the bonus joining offer, it is a great offer. $140 worth of free products, and those are products of your choice. You get to choose what those are. Now that offer is available until the end of the month, the 30th of November. That offer ends. So if you'd like to take advantage of that offer and become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love for you to join my team. So just flick me an email. My contact details are in the description box below, and I'd love to hear from you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this larger strip of paper, and we're going to glue these 1.5 inch pieces at each end. Okay? Just like that. We're going to do that with all 6 pieces. So there'll be 2 1.5 inch strips from each 6x6 piece of paper we had. So because I chose to use 2 the same, I'm going to have 4 of each colour paper strips. I'll just make sure I've got them all here. And so we're going to glue those on, and then we'll move on from there. Now the weekend just gone, Stampin' Up had its annual on stage, which was brilliant. I had a fantastic time, thoroughly enjoyed all the presentations and learnt so much from some wonderful people. I also got some sneak peeks at some new items that are coming, which are really exciting. I think a lot of people are going to love some of the new products that we're going to be bringing out next year. Okay. I did get a couple of pre-order products and some freebies, so I'll be getting them and be able to share them with you shortly. I did get a sneak peek also at the new catalogue. Oh, I'm off camera. I didn't realise, sorry. And that was pretty exciting. Now this card that I'm making here, the design for it was inspired by Call Me Crafty Owl on YouTube. I watched one of her videos. She does a lot of one sheet wonders and sheet loads of cards. So she has a free download for her PDF download for her card patterns, but I made one just a wee bit different, kind of copied the concept, finagled my own measurements, because my printer doesn't work at the moment, so I couldn't print out the instructions. Oops, that one needs to go over a bit. Oh. Well, you get the idea anyway. I don't want to make you sit and watch the whole thing. So the next thing we're going to do is the bigger pieces of paper are going to get glued into these ones. This glue is super sticky, and no matter how hard I try, I always get it all over my fingers. It's just, I'm that sort of a crafter. Messy one. So I'm going to glue this top to bottom and just leave that border on the sides. Okay. Oops, squiffy again. There's one bonus to using glue over tape, is that it gives you a bit of wiggle room. Okay, so then we're going to glue that onto there. Do I want to use dimensionals? No. Okay, and then we're going to glue that onto there. Might do that about there, I think. Yep. So that's that. Now I have my sentiment, which is going to go across here. So now I need to decide whether I'm going to put this little piece of doily. No, I don't like that at all. I might use my little strip. Do we want to do that? Stay still, little strip. Like, oh. I don't know. Well, let's try some twine. I did think of a stamped image, or should we try the black twine? This twine pack is brilliant. It comes with all your basic colours that you might need. So we'll just do a couple of wraps around my fingies there. Clip that off. How's that going to look? I'm not 100% sold. I almost feel like I needed a bigger sentiment. Hang on. Sorry, this is designing on the go. Probably should have used my cutter for this. But let's see. No, it's not even. I'll see that I like better. Alright, so I've trimmed that down a bit. I'll trim it a tiny bit more off the bottom. Just a sliver. It's not even. Sometimes I just think my eyes aren't even. I don't know. It's still uneven. Which is probably why I should have used my paper trimmer. And then we're going to stick that on there. Yeah, that's really uneven. And then we want to might put a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of tape. I don't have any tearing tape. Just put a little bit of glue. Oh, what am I thinking? Sorry. Then we want dimensionals. I just had them, I knocked them down before. There they are. Okay. Now we'll put those on. And hopefully this is going to hold those that in place. Sending this card for no particular reason. Oh, we've got glue there, which I'm going to cover with a little enamel dot to hide my boo-boos. And put one up here. One there. I think that will do. So, it's a very simple card. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are interested in placing an order for any Stampin' Up products and you don't currently have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you are in New Zealand, please flick me an email and I can send you a brochure, a catalogue, and give you a host code. Or what? Okay, thank you. Bye.